Hello and welcome back to Butcher That Model, and I picked up these today. That was £1 and that was £1.99. An Abrams and a Phantom. Thing called Combat Mission Snap Together Kits. So we're going to see what these are like, and we'll try and see if we can improve on what we get. We'll give it a go. I've got my bag there. I have no idea what these are going to be like. And we've got an instruction sheet or two. Right there, where's my glasses at? Oh, where the heck do I put my glasses? Try to read instructions without glasses, not a good thing. I'll find them in a minute, they'll turn up. So I've tried this bench. I need to tie this bench up at one point or another. So let's have a look what we're going to get anyway. I'm not expecting a very big scale at £1.99, but it might be a bit of fun. We may be able to improve on them with some paint and some wash and a bit of weathering. So what are we going to get? I don't know. Does it need some trimming and some cutting and some yet? It does. So let's take that off there because that's not supposed to be on that. And I've got the sand. I really do need to tie this bench. Oh, do it on camera, you idiot. Idiot. You never know what these are going to be like. They might be alright. For £2 we'll give them a go. Quite nice detail on guns and things. Right, so then. Oh, there's my glasses. Duh. In front of my face. Oh, I can see! Still very small. And the parts are actually numbered. It says 1, 2, 3 on the instructions, but they're not exactly numbered. Right then, let's try and find all the bits. Look at the back. That's obviously the trivet bit. Oh, that's all the road rails. So let's find all the bits. I'll tell you what, they're not very detailed instructions. They're very vague, but for £1.99, what do we expect? I'm trying to find my visor now. You know what I'm like, I put things down. Don't be like Dave. Dave's an idiot. Be organised when you're planning on doing things, because Dave's an idiot. It'd be a lot nicer if these parts were actually numbered in some way, shape or form, but they're not, so we shall make do. Well, that's part number 3 by the look of it. That's the part we want, I think. I think that goes on there, I think. Does that go there? Oh, yeah. No. Get it like that. that goes like that. And they fit together like that. Aha! Oh, we're getting somewhere. So the back's that. Right, so that's the back and that's the front. Aha! And the bit with the slopey thing clips like that. Oh, it's starting to get there. And the back. I can't find that bit. Where's that bit? Do we have to make that bit? Oh, we have to make that bit at the back. Oh, very strange. That goes there. Ah, now then. Ah! It's tiny. It's not going to be very big, but by the time we get on its own little diorama and we give it some paint and some wash and some weathering, this might actually be okay. Right, so we want new. And that's not that, is it? This is very peculiar. Ah. Now the biting makes sense. So we want a couple of bits like that. And there should be another one shaped like that on the inside. Must be that one. Let me see. Right there. Well, that's like that bit there, and then we'll have a check in a minute, see where the rest of it goes. It won't be long, will it? Right. Got the instructions for that and that. That goes there. Doesn't really. Really? No, it doesn't. That makes no sense. Ah, there we go. Duh. All fingers and thumbs. Right, so that's there. So that bit there locks that lot together. And then that locks that in place. Ah. Oh, does that look like a little tank? And then that front bit goes on there, and the turret actually turns. Right, and then we can put these things on. Come here. Am I here? Right then. And then we want these road wheels. Am I doing this off camera again? I am, aren't I? Stay focused on the camera, you fool. So it actually locks together really nicely. It's a fun little £1.99. Let's see what it looks like. Kit. These all. Aha. Must be that way around. So that goes in there. I'm going to try and get the rest of it to line up. That's a bit awkward. Because it's quite flimsy. Once it's all locked together, of course it won't be. At the moment. It's in there. It's this one that doesn't seem to want to fit. There we go, it's in now. Did you see that? These don't fit together very well, to be honest. And I don't know what it's going to be like when it's built. But I spend £2 so you don't have to. One you've been on once before. They're not. I'm building it fit. These things. Feels like it just doesn't want to go together. Right, it's not one I'd recommend for a very young modeler, that's for sure. Because this would have gone across the room. Oh yeah. See, if I put so much force on it to try and get it together. Nothing wants to fit. I don't know where that bit go. Could have gone anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. You know, I have no idea where that's gone. The carpet monster's probably had that bit. It's huge, big and silver, so it can't be that hard to find. That's not, that's a bit of Tommy's Lego. Ah, there it is. Look! Underneath there where all the spiders are. It's this very end piece that's forcing it all out. There we go. Like that. Let's pop that bit. Hair on it now. Pop the roller wheels back in. And do this side. This was a pain to do. And we're definitely going to have to do some filling on some of these joints. Especially around here. I don't like that. I don't like the look of that. As soon as you put pressure on it, it pings off. It just will not go on. That for some reason, that's no, I must have to go that way then. A bit weird. Let's try it that way. Maybe it was me being a plank. It's so flexible. It's not. Right, that's that one definitely on. Now we just have to be careful when we put this on that we're not. Right. Oh, that misses. So, it goes away. Oh, that's very strange. Right then, so we got this piece. I'm guessing it goes there, and this piece. It's starting to look a bit better. And then right there, so must be that way. That must pop on that way. Let's turn it that way, be easier. And this fits on the back that way, and I mean tracks will come off again. Right, so let's might be just clipped off. It just fell off. We'll worry about that in a minute. Let's take these side skirts off. Ooh, well, it's been a struggle actually, that. Would I recommend this to very young modelers? No, I wouldn't. It's very frustrating trying to get the tracks on. So, let's have a look. bit there. That bit there. And then, how do we do this? Like that. Oh, that's going to be a tight fit. Let's pop this bit off again for now. And we'll push it in that way. Will it fit in that way? No. Try and force that in there. Yes. Right then. And then we want the element. And in there. Right then. Flick that over there like that. We don't want to. It's on there. Be careful with that one, you don't want to cut that little tiny skewing pin off. And that clips on there. And then we have a very small and very fiddly to get the tracks on M1A2 Abrams. Now I reckon, yes, it was fiddly and it needs a bit of clean up, but if we painted that and gave it a wash, that's not a bad little kit for £2. So let's do that. I'm going to go and undercoat this, and when it's dried we'll use XF60 Desert Yellow, and then we'll give it a wash and we'll see how nice we can make it look. I'll be back in a bit then. It's a time machine. It's a time machine, we're back in the room, look. Right, I just painted it. This was XF60. And then the tracks I just did with a full red XF9, and then we'll just do a bit of a dry brush on it. It's not actually, it's coming together alright, thinking about it. What we'll do is we'll put it all back together, we'll glue it, apart from the turret, we won't glue the turret so we can rotate it. And then we'll think about doing a little tiny CD diorama. Just sounds a bit desert, you know. And we'll see if we can make it look quite nice for less than a £5 altogether. Probably about £4. Even if you don't. They're not bad if you're just going to use it as a test mule for painting. It'd be worth getting one at £2 just to practice painting techniques on. You know? It'll do the job. Right then, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue all this together now, because I don't want it falling apart. So we'll just use some revolve contactor, we'll get them together, just gluey them up. And then these are the things that definitely need gluing on, because they're a pain in the rear end fiddling about with these things. That's the back bit. There's the front bit. Oh, get in. Right, we won't put the middle section in yet because we're going to dry brush this. So we'll do that any second. Let's pop these on. Right, so let's give them a quick bit of a dry brush. I'm going to just use Citadel's Bottle Metal. First thing I grabbed. Right, I won't tell you about dry brushing. I'm not going to go mad with it. A little bit on the end of the brush. A bit of tissue, a bit of baby wipe, a bit of bog roll, a bit of kitchen roll, doesn't matter what. And then literally, let's just give it just on the where they would rub against the road wheel, or you know, road surfaces or stones, and because tanks ain't light. Wouldn't be a rusty brown colour where the tracks are touching the floor, because there's a lot of weight in the tank. Let's give that a bit of a dry brush, and then we'll do the same with the road wheels. Just give them a bit of a, just to pick up a bit of steel here and there, make them look like they're metal, chipped and scratched a bit. Right, so we can glue them on now. So it's just literally a very quick dry brushing. As Ted would say. What would Ted say? Ted would say, slap it on. Well, you're not, it's dry brushing. Just slap on the dry brushing. So we'll pop them in. We'll glue the side skirts on. Don't want them falling off. Wheel camera, no, not one camera. And I'll pop the shirt back on. A little better already. Is it worth £2? Yeah, of course it is. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun for £2. You can't go wrong, actually. That's not a bad little model for £2. We'll put the guns on in a minute. I'll give them a quick dry brush to make the guns look very metally. I'll put the guns on. We'll give it a bit of a wash, and then we'll knock up a very simple little desert diorama. We'll use a bit of slate, a bit of sand, maybe a little bush, just to add a bit of interest. Let's pop these on the top. Right, see what you think. For £2, we'll give it a wash in a minute and pick out all these details, all that thing in the engine, and make it really pop out. So we'll use a dark brown, I think. Some other palette. Give that a shake. Give it a shake. Right then. We'll just use a water wash. We'll just put a brown in there. And that will do us. We'll just make it look really dirty and streaky. We'll get in all that engine detail. Turn the turret around so we can get in everywhere. And getting all the nooks and crannies. Just a very simple. Don't let it bead up anywhere because that'll make it look silly. Just give it a good heavy washing, and where it starts to bead up, we'll just use a dry paintbrush in a minute and soak it all up. It's just a very quick dirtying up technique. Literally a very quick technique. Once it dries, it looks pretty impressive. Right, so just dry the brush off, run over it, get rid of all the bits where it's pulled up. You don't want that. Let's get in there. Where the hatches are, because that will be dirty around there. Oh, we'll leave that to dry. And we'll get on in a minute and we'll do a diorama. So while that's drying, I'll go and get ready to do get all the bits and pieces we need for diorama, and I'll see you in a minute, in a second. It's a time machine. Time machine, we're back in the room. Now then, here's a little tip for you to make this look even more realistic. Now, if you're one of our younger modelers, get Dad to do this. Alright, go and get Dad, let him watch this bit. Dad, watch this, you'll have to do this, alright? Just get a tea tree light. Get some of the sprue that the kit came on. Right. Chop a nice straight bit off. Something like that. Alright. Light your candle flame. It's safer doing this than it is to use a lighter. Alright. And then hold the middle bit over the flame. I don't know what this plastic's going to be like. Might be a bit. I'll just stretch it a little bit. That one didn't work so well. This plastic might not be brilliant. We might try some plastic of another kit. Depends on the polystyrene content. Actually, use different plastics. Let's give that another go. I failed attempt, that one. Nice and hot. Nice and warm. And then very gently. Just pull it apart. And then leave it to cool down. That's it. That's right, Dad, you can go now. Thanks for that, mate. Okay, Dad. Right. So please, don't do that yourself if you are a young modeler. Get your dad or your big brother or something to do that bit for you. Alright? Don't play with fire. Right then, so we've got all the bits together we need. Got a CD, got a little tiny bit of lichen, you don't have to do that. Bit of slate, our filler, some sand, PVA glue. I'll reach it in a minute. It's under here with the spiders. Oh no, hang on. It's under here with all the spiders. Some PVA and some sand. And then I nipped into town earlier. Now I've got an all singing, all dancing Loctite 12mm nozzled glue gun. Not the cheapest kit in the world. This, however, is. This was from Poundland, and it was £2. And the right size glue sticks for it, they also sell for £1. So for £3, next time you're in Poundland, Mum or Dad, just get one of them. I'll give it a go, I'll see what it's like. I try these things so you don't have to. So, we'll give that a go in a bit. For £2. And you can get them online for like 7 or 8 quid. I got mine from Wilkinson's, but mine's a very nice Loctite one. and it uses quite big diameter glue sticks. 12mm. What was this one? I think they're about 7, probably. I think about that. They look about 7mm. So we'll plug that in a bit and give that a go. And we'll use it to stick down slate and bushes and things like that. Right then, so our CD, what do we want to do? Well, we want to cover the hole first. So we need some tape, and as normal, I'm not very organised. Well, some tape here, that'll do. Bit of metal foil. And we need to cover up the hole. So just any sort of tape will do. Masking tape will do it a push. Bit of electrical tape. Packing tape, the ones you use to tape up boxes when you're sending them to your auntie for Christmas presents or wherever she lives, you know, miles away. Any sort of tape will do. Just fill in the hole. Alright. And then we'll have some messy fun. And we'll get our wallpaper to fill, a new one. A new tub. Slap it on. And then literally, you just want a nice level sort of. Now don't worry about drying times with this. We want to be working with it while it's wet for the next stage where we're going to put sand on it. Because yeah, we'll put a bit of PVA on top. But as this is still very workable, the sand will just stick into it, which is what we want. And we can also so that's nicely covered up. Put the lid on the stuff because it dries out when it's ruined. It's no good if it's ruined and dried out. Otherwise you've wasted £1. Put that under there. Let's get a wipe. Clean my hands. Right then, now what we want to do is we want to get some newspaper or an old box or any such description. Oh, the sand's going to go everywhere. Right, so we'll get an old box lid and stick it in there. See that right? And then we'll get the sand. Not worry about the filler being wet. Oh, we don't want that on there. Bit of dry PVA, a bit plasticky. It's all plasticky when it's dry. Just squid some PVA on it, let it run around. That was sand and literally pour it on it. Pour on your sand. Now it's going to look out of scale to start with, but this isn't going into an IPMS competition. It's just going to sit on our own shelf in our own bedroom or wherever we keep our kits when we finish them. Push it down into it. Right. Right. Get your first bit, slate or rock or whatever you're going to use, and push it into it. And now what we want to do is push our tank into it a little bit. Not a lot. And that'll make the tracks of where the tank's been in the sand. And then take it off. Clean off any bits that are stuck to it, you don't want that. And now what we want to do is we want to leave that to dry. And that's probably going to take in this heat not so long. So I'll see you when that's dried. It's a time machine. Time machine, we're back again, see? Right then, that's had time to dry. All I've done is I've given it a quick coat of XF60 Desert Yellow, just to save us a bit of time. Right, the stones. The £2 glue gun, see how it works. Well, obviously working because it's beading on my table. And it gets everywhere. So, all we need to do, scrunch a bit out. Put it on that hook as well. More than that. Let's get another stick out. Are they the ones? Or are they the other ones? I don't know. So many sticks of glue about. Different glue guns. Oh, not there. That might be too big, honestly. I might be the wrong ones. Yeah, that's too big. That's the wrong ones. Oh well. Oh yeah, right then. Oop. Set that like that. Spudge a bit on there. And like that. And then what we'll do is we'll put a little bush in. Might be the desert, but you still get bushes and look, it's everywhere, doesn't it? I'll show you a cool thing to do with this as well when it comes to waterfalls. That's a diorama for another day. Falls and waterfalls and snow dioramas. You like that one? It's a good one. Right, so we'll leave that a couple of seconds to set. That's there. What's it going to look like with the tank on it? The whole thing's going to cost us about £3. It's not bad, is it? For £3. Tell you, it doesn't have to be expensive to be fun. This kit manufacturer's panicking now. Who are these? Combat Mission. Who are these people that nobody's ever heard of before? They're selling alright though, because my little shop that I got these from seemed to do well with them. And they were selling them at the Tank Museum as well. There's more at the Tank Museum. Kandytoys of Exeter. There you go. So Kandytoys of Exeter is watching. They're not bad, you know, lads. They're not bad at all. The plane's a little bit, it's getting there. Don't know though. I don't know about the stained glass cockpits. It's a bit, the smoked canopies. I might let it down a little bit. But the tank, as a model kit, it's alright. But as a tabletop miniature for gaming, that'll be good for that. So, right, that's dry now. So what we want to do, let's get something like a red brown, that'll do. Oh, I'll do a little bit of red brown. Why is he painting rocks? Well, this is slate. It's the wrong colour. Now the painting makes sense. And then we'll give it a bit of dry brushing with different shades. it all to match up. And look like it's part of the sceneries. Get in there, get it on there. Something on the back of there was like look odd. We need some right now, aren't we? Dry brushing. A couple of cleaning brushes with. And that's got little patches as well on there, little patches of white, so we'll touch that up as well while we're here. So we're going to have to wait for that to set up anyway, for that to dry. Well, I've done a bit of a hollow there where I'll put that bush. Should we have a bit of fun? Should we turn that into an oasis? No, not Gallagher, an oasis. Water. Should we now? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Yeah, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Got a cup. Oh, that wasn't clever, was it? It's ink everywhere. Blimey, we've got blue hand now. Oh, what a punk. Don't be like Dave. Dave's an idiot. See? Live mistakes. It's like Blue Peter, you know. We can't edit nothing on here. It's all live. Blue hand now. Could do a bit washes. As far as your skin. Right then. Careful when you're doing things like this. I don't want a big cup. It's easy to pour it. You lose loads. Put it around there. That's deep enough. Right, put that in the bin. I hate it when it does that. It's not snapped off properly. Scissors. That's enough. Put that on there. Set that out of the way. As you'll think I should do. Bit of mix. I want a tiny bit of blue. A tiny bit. Okay. And let's pour it into there, into the hollow, and it'll look like a little oasis. No, not that low. No, Gallagher. Just look like a oasis in the desert. I was feeling really clever, we could put some meat in that if it was quick. I can't find my weed stuff. So we'll use a cheap old paintbrush. Just like that. Poke them in. Right, it's a time machine. Look, see, that's the time to dry now. Genius. All we've got to do now, give that a bit of a dry brushing on the rocks. And that's not a bad little CD diorama. For pennies. Absolute pennies. Oh. Paint off very gently. Now you know set direction when you're doing rocks. So you just want to get in circular motions, cross motions, get it all. Where's the high point? Get it hit. Hit it with a dry brushing. Don't dry brush. Wipe. Still slightly tacky. And boom. Stick the tank on it. Right that way. And there we go. For a lot less than £5, there is one M1A2 Abrams next to an oasis in the desert. Probably cost us what? About £3.50. And for the price of it, £1.99 for the tank. It's not a bad little thing, you know. Once it's had a bit of paint and a bit of a wash, it ain't bad. So we'll call that one done. Thanks for watching. Do I always say, do a bit of modelling, play on your Xbox or your PlayStation for a bit, and then go outside and get some fresh air, have an adventure, go meet people. But always remember, tell somebody where you're going and what time you're going to be home. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. It's Time Machine.